everyone, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, hello, my name is Sharon and I am a legacy-free Nia main with over 8,000 hours in Dead by Daylight. Thank you for being here and watching the video. On this YouTube channel, we do videos featuring montages, gameplay, and like today's video, a PTB YouTube video. The PTB just went live on Wednesday the 5th of January, and it's covering a lot of buffs, nerfs, and changes to the game. So I hope you're excited to watch the video. Let's get started. If you don't know what PTB stands for, it stands for Public Test Build, where the PC community of Dead by Daylight can test out new features, buffs, nerfs, etc. without it being officially released to the game. This way, behavior can collect our feedback easier and take our feedback into account before it gets released into the actual game. Dead by Daylight typically has two different PTB styles. One, I guess you could call it the DLC PTB, where the soon TM new DLC of Dead by Daylight gets released first so the community can test out the new characters and perks and give their opinion on it before it hits the live servers. And the other PTB is called the mid-chapter PTB, which is today's PTB. No new DLC content has been released, it's just a PTB full of buffs, nerfs, new features, changes, you name it, all sorts of things, but just no actual new content like when it comes to killers or perks. So I'm not gonna go over everything in the PTB, and some things I will just skim over really quickly because some things I don't really understand myself, or some things I just don't purely have interest in, or I don't think it really is a big change or it matters. But I will post the link of the patch notes in the YouTube video. If you haven't checked it out yet, you can check everything out there yourself. Let's go over the PTB notes that I do understand and I do have an interest in covering in this video. First of all, they mentioned that they're once again looking into hit rejections, which, I mean, as a survivor main, and I think most survivor mains can relate to, the chance of you getting a hit rejected onto you is very, very low. I've personally never had it happen to me as a survivor. I've had it happen to me as a killer once. So hopefully they will keep, making this feature better and better so hits feel more balanced on either side. Now there's a brand new feature that behavior is releasing with this PTB. It's called the toggle feature. This feature you can activate yourself, so when you're normally in a situation that would require you to hold down your M1 button, such as being on a gen, activating the toggle feature would allow you to let go of the M1 button, but your character will still be performing that action until you choose to opt out of it. I think this is a great feature. You're finally going to be able to relax your hands, mind your own business, let go of your mouse if you choose to. And I think it's also good for your mouse or controller. So overall, I would say this feature is a pretty big W, if it works, of course. And I highly doubt it doesn't work. At least I hope it doesn't. But yeah, I think it's a great feature to be added. So the next thing that behavior is adding is a beta tab in the beginning of your screen where you can choose to actively participate into new made features and test it for behavior. The first beta feature they already uploaded in the beta folder is called the wiggle feature. Normally you have to press A and D for wiggling, but turning on the wiggle feature replaces that by skill checks, and of course you would have to keep continuing to hit the skill checks if you want your wiggle bar to get progress. I was a bit confused by this tab first, but looking at it and then putting my brain together, which is hard to do, I know, but sometimes it works, okay? Sometimes my brain works. I would imagine that the beta tab is for client-only features that make no impact on other people's games, changes the game, etc. It's just for you, such as the wiggle feature, that, no one gets controlled by that other than you. It makes no impact other than you. So I assume that is what the beta tab is going to be used for. They are also nerfing, buffing, and readjusting a lot of add-ons for certain killers, such as the Blight, Clown, Leatherface, aka Cannibal, aka Baba, Pig, Twins, Nemesis, Oni, Huntress, and Pinhead. Now I'm not gonna go over all these add-on changes because I'm not really interested in that, but if you are, then I would highly encourage you to check out the patch notes yourself. Then And they have made changes to certain perks of this game. For survivors, it's boil over. They increased the wiggle strafe intensity, which is how hard the killer wobbles around when he carries a survivor that's wiggling. It used to be 75% max, and now it's 100% max. They increased the hook obscure radius to 16 meters. And they made a new effect on boil over that when a killer drops you from great heights, you gain 25% wiggle progress. Now I like these changes overall, but I'm confused as to why you only get 25% wiggle progress when a killer drops you from a big height. In my own experience with 8,000 hours, that almost never happens. I think this perk would be fine if they would have just made a 25% wiggle progress if a killer drops you. Full stop, no buts, no ifs, not from a great height, not from a certain specific angle, just if the killer drops you. I don't even think that would be truly OP, and I wish they would explore that option in the PTB. They also changed distortion, and it got buffed that you now have 4 tokens instead of 3. They mentioned power struggle, but they don't mention what they've done to it, so I've kind of had to do some research on my own. And apparently they added it that if you are on the ground, you see the auras of available pallets, which used to not be a thing. So it's a nice little change. I don't think it's gonna make the perk amazing. I truly don't think more people are gonna use it because of the little buff, but you know, any buff to useless perks are appreciated. Then you have buckle up that increases the aura reveal durations by max 10 seconds instead of 6. And you have wake up that now gives you a max 25% speed boost of opening the exit gate instead of 15. The killer perks that they have changed, apparently they have changed Gearhead completely. I will pop an image on the screen showing you what Gearhead used to be, and the new description of Gearhead is: after a survivor loses a health state, Gearhead activates. While Gearhead is activated, the next time a survivor completes a great skill check while repairing, their aura is revealed to you for X amount of seconds. After that, Gearhead deactivates. Then you have Remember Me. The trigger condition got changed to the obsession losing a health state regardless of how they lose it, because apparently it used to only work with basic attacks, and now it just works regardless of how they use it. Basic attack, special attack, doesn't matter anymore. It just triggers whatever Remember Me does. Coup de Grace increases the lunge distance modifier by 80% instead of 60. Furtive Chase, I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. They removed the part where you would lose all your gain tokens if the obsession is dead in the game, and Dead Man's Switch now triggers when any survivor is hooked instead of only the obsession. And there are a lot of notes about how the nurse got a lot of fixes because apparently she was buggy as hell, and they just fixed a lot of known bugs overall in the game. Now we've covered pretty much everything that is in the PTB patch notes that I thought was important and interesting. Let's play a game to test out the new features and the perks that got changed. So during the test run where we're going to be testing out the new features, I also want to be testing out the new perks, or not new perks, the perks that got, you know, a little bit of a change. So we're going to be using Boil Over, Power Struggle, Buckle Up, and Wake Up. There was one more perk, Distortion, that also got changed, but that's only like a second change. Like they only increase like a percentage and then the second, so that's not really a change. It doesn't add anything or change anything. So whereas these ones, I mean, Wake Up also only got like a percentage change, but I like Wake Up more than Distortion. So yeah, we're gonna be running these perks for our trial run. Alright, we have spawned in the Asylum. Oh, that one is closed. Let's find a generator to test out the toggle. Oh, sir, I guess not. I guess not. I just want to chase the toggle, dude. That's how I want in life. I'm gonna take a hit here. Yeah. I don't know why I keep saying... Wait. They changed? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Why did I hear him? They added the voice line back, but it didn't say I came. It just said the box, you opened it. That's still cool though. What? I don't understand. Controls. Oh, that was Survivor. Hold. you have to change it. Okay, so... Okay, cool. You do have to change it. Oh god, I had my hands on my mouse. You do have to change it in your settings before it activates. Okay, got you. Oh, that's just really nice though. You can just chill and, you know, keep your hands wherever you want to. That's gonna sound really weird and people are gonna think weird at that, but shush, I don't want to hear it. You press... Oh, come on! So the way how you cancel it is just by pressing the left mouse button. I'm dead here. I'm very dead. Very dead, yeah. The left mouse button, or you run away from the generator. What is this? I'm sorry, but how does this work? Wait, how? Oh, they changed it to space! It did say space in the middle. Excuse me, why are you face capping me? I was so fixated on what the sound was that I didn't really read until the end. That's annoying that they changed it to space because I don't have it on space. Because my space is so far away from my fingers. So I didn't get to test out Boil Over. That's kind of unfortunate. But we did see Power Struggle. We when I went down here, we saw all the pallets, so that was nice. I mean, it's a nice little addition to the perk. As I said, nothing game breaking, nothing special. I still think the perk is crap, but you know, something is better than nothing. Wait, could you not? Thank you. I forgot that you don't have to hold it anymore. That was weird. I was still holding it, by the way. Sharon, what are you testing out? You're testing it out, Sharon. All right, let's see if he actually says I came. Come.
You opened it.
Okay, so it doesn't say I... Wait. Did he say it there? No, I started talking. No. Did it say I came? I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure it did as soon as I started talking. That's so obnoxious. I'm throwing it down. Wait, I want to do it again. Please give me another chance. Oh shit.
Now you must come with me.
Oh, press spacebar. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. It just bounces out. This is...
I'll tear your soul apart.
Wow. He didn't have these voice lines before. Also, I'm gonna be honest. I did not notice a single difference with Boil Over. I was too fixated on hitting the skill checks. That's stressful. Not really, because you don't have to hit the middle ones, but it's still stressful because it bounces. I prefer A and D. No. I'm waiting until he gets hooked. Okay, there you go. Alright, I shall be silent.
You opened it. I came.
Oh my god, they added it back! Yay! Okay, I'm gonna die here, but I mean, it's worth. It's fine. I'm kind of... Oh, let's see not Boil Over. Let's see if it actually makes an impact. I mean... Ugh, I'm sorry. Wait. Excuse me. Oh, you're gonna Mori me, right? You have bring a Mori. Because every killer brings a Mori. Well...
I have such sights to show you.
I didn't want to. Bye-bye. Yeah, I did not notice a difference in Boil Over, Power Struggle. I didn't even notice Buckle Up. What does Buckle Up even do? The recovery of progress of dying survivors can be determined by the intensity of their aura. When you heal a survivor... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And Wake Up. I mean, obviously we didn't get to use anything, but we did get to use the toggle holding M1 feature, and we did get to use the wiggle option. That's what it's called. I don't know where I'm going with that. Interesting. I don't like the wiggle option. I think it's very stressful. I think it's more stressful than just pressing A and D personally, so I hope they keep that an optional thing. Behavior is not known to make something an option, but I really truly hope they do, because I really dislike that wiggling, especially because wiggling is so useless already. I don't think it should be like that. Like, I think it should be an option. I don't like it personally, but that's a personal preference. That's up to you in the end. But I do really like the toggle one. I do very much like the toggle option. It's a pretty nice option. Yeah, you don't have to hold M1 anymore, which is nice. It's nice, relaxing for your fingers. I like the buffs to the perks. I mean, they're not special. The perks are still useless, but I mean, any buff is a good buff. So there you have it, folks. I've told and shown you all the things that they have added onto this month's PTB. We've tested out pretty much everything that was possible on the survivor's end, such as the toggle option and the wiggle change. Of course, there are more things on the PTB, mainly killer changes and things that they've done to killer, but as a survivor main, I'm not really interested in covering those changes all too much and testing them out, so I'm sure there will be somewhere a killer main YouTuber that does it for me. This was my very first time covering the PTB on a video, so I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the little sneak peek of the PTB, and I hope you found it interesting and informative to hear it from my perspective and my side. So now the video is done, I'm gonna ask you to do the things that every YouTuber always asks you to do. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next video, bye bye!